It's no big secret why I'm in here, Carly. Everybody knows I checked myself in. Just need time to rest and regain my equilibrium.
Your equilibrium is just fine, honey.
I have had an incredibly difficult time since I lost my baby. And then it got worse. You know when? When I realized that you were still chasing after my husband.
Why don't you save that load for Jack? Don't dare try to sell it to me. This whole charade, committing yourself, acting like you're bananas, it's all part of your scam.
It's not a scam.
It is. And it all started with the day you told Winston Lowe where to find me.
Oh, I never told Winston Lowe anything in order to hurt you, Carly, but everything that you have ever done has always been
Stop
done.
it! And to think you actually had me believing that sorry little apology over the holidays. That was all part of the helpless routine. The campaign to keep Jack tied to you. You've got him so worried about your sanity, he can't be sure whether he's coming or going. Oh, trust me. That is gonna stop.
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do? You gonna crash one of my group therapy sessions, tell all my fellow patients how evil I am? You know, they do have real straitjackets here, Carly, and I'm sure they can find one in your size if you decide to cause trouble.
Oh, don't worry, Julia. Your fellow loonies are safe with me. The only reason I'm here is to tell you that I'm onto you.
Onto me? That's rich.
And you're desperate. Desperate to hold on to a man who doesn't love you. You're so desperate you're willing to take up permanent residence here at Loopside Manor to do it.
I am a very sick girl, Carly. I am. If you don't believe me, you just ask Dr. Michael.
Oh, you're sick, all right, honey. Just not for the reasons that everybody thinks you are. You've got Jack and your shrink and who knows who else believing that poor little Julia just can't help herself. Poor Julia. So upset she kept the fact that Carly was kidnapped a secret. Poor Julia. So distraught she just had to pump 6 bullets into a corpse. And poor Julia, so worried that she would lose her husband after she lost her baby, that she just had to leave town. And all this time, you have known exactly what you've been doing. Perfecting your poor little waif act in order to keep your hooks in Jack. And that is what is sick. Because the truth is, you are as healthy as a horse.
Maybe. Maybe you're right. But not just any horse, Carly. How about a multi-million-dollar racehorse? After all, I had it together enough to kill the one that belonged to you.
Maybe you were right to check yourself into this cracker factory. I mean, it's really just quite a fantasy. You honestly expect me to believe you killed my horse?
You think I'm bluffing?
I honestly don't know what I think you are, Julia.
Try determined. It wasn't easy. Grinding up 150 sleeping pills and then pouring all that powder into a tiny little plastic bag.
It's single-minded.
And then getting past those guards at the police station, that was almost mission impossible, but I did it. And I poured the powder into Flashdance's feed bag. And he was such a good boy. He gobbled that food right up. You know, some horses, they don't like to be pet while they're eating. But Flashdance, he loved it. Loved to be pet right on the nose. I bet that's something you never took time to know, huh?
You really are insane.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
You murdered an innocent, beautiful animal and you don't even care?
I care, Carly. I care more than you will ever know. The whole time that I was doing it, all I was thinking about was you. That's how much I care. I was thinking about the greedy, grabby blonde sitting up in Craig Montgomery's suite like the Queen of Sheba, counting her millions and counting on Jack.
Well, prepare yourself, because I have some news that you might like to hear. There is no suite, there is no money, and there is no Jack.
Good.
Maybe you are nuts. Maybe you're not, but one thing's for sure. If you are, you're not hurt, confused, need a little rest crazy. You're don't cross me or I'll kill you crazy. You're a cold lady. But you know something? You just made your first big mistake. Because I'm gonna go and see Jack, and I'm gonna tell him everything you just told me.
You do that, Carly. And when you do, remember to tell him about Flashdance's nose. I think I left that out when I told him.
Jack knows.
I'm sorry to spoil your fun, but you know what a good detective our G-man is. Figured it out. Oh, he didn't tell you? Oh, well, don't feel bad. You know, I don't think he told Hal either. After all, he knows I was driven to my act of desperation because of you. Because you wouldn't leave him alone. Because you just wouldn't leave our marriage alone. So now, it's our little secret. Jack would do anything to protect me, darling. Did you hear that? Me, not you. So put that in your feed bag and choke on it.
My stepmother used to say it's the quiet ones you have to look out for. I always knew there was a real operator underneath that two-bit high-class exterior.
Well, you were wrong. My operator side is a recent acquisition. You taught me. And as for the two-bit part, well, since I put an end to your horse, that's about all you're worth now, isn't it?
Jack may keep mum about your horse-murdering spree, but trust me, I'm going to be all mouth.
Really? And who's going to believe you?
Everybody.
Oh, they are? They're going to believe Oakdale's biggest tramp? Let's see here. You got pregnant for money, and, oh, you've been married or shacked up with just about every guy in town who wasn't already nailed down. And then there was, you left your son by husband number 3 to go and hang out in Hong Kong with husband number 1.
Everybody knows who Winston Lowe was and what he did to my life.
No. Everybody knows what you say he did. They also know that you're the world's biggest liar. Me, on the other hand, I'm, honest, moral, loyal to a fault. I'm, grief-stricken over the loss of my baby, and so stressed out about my failing marriage that I committed myself to a mental hospital. Huh. Liar, saint. Liar, saint. Wonder whose story they'll buy first.
What? Oh, God! I'm gonna kill you. You hear me? What is going on in here? Get off of her! I'm gonna kill you, Julia! Hold her for me!
Thank you so much.
Oh, Stalemate! You're not gonna fall for this dying squad. I'm calling the police! I'm gonna kill you, Julia!
You think I'm faking my illness?
You give me a lot of reasons to think you'd do just about anything.
Oh, you think this is fun for me? You think that I enjoy being locked away from everything that I know, from everyone that I love? Jack, you were the one who insisted that I needed medical supervision. This was your idea. You wanted this.
No, I didn't. I wanted you to stop running away. Stop being obsessed. Stop threatening to hurt yourself. Julie, what was I supposed to do? Just let you keep spiraling out of control?
Just let me get this straight. You're saying I'm not crazy, but I'm out of control, and I'm obsessed, but I don't belong here, but you brought me here, so... Wait a minute. Who's crazy now, Jack?
There's crazy, and then there's pathological.
Oh, right, and your problem is you can't figure out which one I am, which one makes you look better.
No, that's not true.
I'm imagining things? Is that what's happening? Poor little distressed Julia. She can't handle this. She's a little weak right now. And you know what? Let's not tell her the truth. Let's keep it a secret from her. Let's wait until she's stronger. Oh, you know what? Let's have secret phone calls. Let's meet in secret and we'll whisper about her. We'll whisper about it. Oh, Julia, the problem.
Stop it. Just stop it. All right, just stop it.
You better be careful there, Jacko. One more outburst like that, you're gonna end up locked away in here before you know it. You know, I want answers just as much as you do. You know, I want to know what's wrong with me. What happened to us? How it all came to this.
That's what you're supposed to be figuring out. If you really do want to figure it out.
What? So I'm not getting better fast enough for you? Is that it? What do you want?
I want you to be strong again, Julia. I want you to stop feeling afraid and start feeling like you used to, like you did before.
Oh, you mean before you put the woman that you don't love into this place so that you could go chasing around after the woman that you do?
Julia, you know that's not true.
Just admit it. You can't handle me anymore, Jack, because my heart was breaking when I realized that our marriage was a lie. You couldn't face what you had done to me, so you got rid of me.
No. It wasn't that simple. Okay, maybe I did have something to do with this.
You created this person. You turned me into this person who lies, who is afraid of everything and nothing all at the same time, who shot a corpse and killed a horse. And who knows? Who knows what's next? What? What's wrong, Jack?
What are you trying to do?
No.
Huh?
Don't pull away from me. No, you know I hate it when you do that. I'm your wife, silly. Remember? Come on, we're gonna get through this. I'll get better. I will.
I know you will.
Yeah, I will, because I'm gonna get better for you, Jack. I need you. I need you so much right now. You can't leave me when I need you.
This is what I'm talking about, Julia.
What?
You can't just focus on you. You can't just concentrate on getting yourself well for your own sake. Instead, you've got this compulsion to make everything about us getting back together.
Is there something wrong with wanting to preserve my marriage?
You're not here for marriage counseling. You're here because some of the things you've done lately have been completely irrational and out of character, Julia. And I feel for you. Or at least I want to, but you've got to stop using this illness.
I'm not using it!
It's just what you did! You said that you wanted to get better for me. And it wasn't a statement of fact, Julia. It was a warning. A threat. And I won't be threatened anymore. I won't take it.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what it is that you're not gonna take anymore, Jack. Is that our painful separation, or the horrendous way that you have treated the woman that you chose to marry?
Take worrying about what you'll do next. Compromising myself, my job, everything I believe in to keep your secrets.
Oh, well, maybe if you believed in me half as much as you believe in Carly.
Now forget Carly. This is not. This is about you and everything you've done to us. Do you have any idea what it's been like the last few months? Wondering if I'm going to hear about your next suicide attempt on my police radio, or if I'm going to have to cover for you the next time you feel destructive and get hold of, what, a gun or tranquilizers or whatever. Julie, I can't even keep up with you anymore. And I can't keep filing missing persons reports every time that, well, reality gets a little too hard for you to swallow. And I can't keep bailing you out of trouble. It's wrong.
Why is it wrong? Oh, you did all those things because you love me.
Because I felt sorry for you. Because I was afraid of what might happen if I didn't cover for you.
Oh, so all those nights when you were sneaking out of our bed to go and meet Carly, you did that out of pity for me? The phone calls, all the cases that only she could crack? That wasn't because you felt sorry for me, Jack. That was because you wanted to keep feeling Carly up in your little hideaway. Oh, it's only work, Julia. It's only work. She's helping me on a case.
I'm not going to stand here.
You're just imagining things.
Carly.
Oh, yes, I love you. And only you, Julia.
Julia, that's enough.
I barely started.
All right, fine. You want to blame everything in our marriage that's wrong on me? Huh? Will that make you feel better? Then it's all my fault, Julia. I take the blame.
Oh, Carly's faithful G-man. True blue, trustworthy G-man. Did you ever think about where any of us would be if it hadn't been for you?
The blame. But as far as taking responsibility for you, you're on your own.
Well, what is that supposed to mean?
It means if you want to keep playing these sick games, trying to guilt me into staying with you, you're wasting your time.
You don't mean that, Jack.
Try me. From this moment on, my life is mine again. No more staying up half the night, or riding to your rescue, making excuses, or keeping secrets for you. It's all over, Julia. You're on your own.
On my own? You don't mean that.
I do. Sometimes I think I made things worse by staying. All those times I held your hand and picked up the pieces and made sure that no one else found out. Anything that you didn't want them to find out.
I never asked for any of that. Not any of it. All I ever asked for was your love, Jack. That's all. You get my love. And what do I get? Huh? What? And you're here now because what? You're gonna ask Dr. Michaels to up the dosage? Should I start expecting one of those nice little white jackets with the buckles in the back? Oh, it's part of Carly's spring line for the wife who has everything.
Calm down.
You don't want me to calm down.
I want you to calm down.
You want me to suffer. Jack, hey, you know what? I have an idea. Why don't we give me a lobotomy? Then I can forget I ever even loved you.
I'm gonna find your doctor.
No. You, everything, Jack. I have been everything that you asked me to be. Now, what else do you want from me? Because there is nothing left.
There is. I want a divorce.
No, Jack. You don't know what you're saying.
It's over, Julia. I want a divorce. Julia. Hey, nurse! Somebody, help me, please. Okay. All right, here you go.
What happened here?
We were just talking and she passed out.
Mrs. Snyder, can you hear me?
Does she have a history of blackouts?
No. Is she gonna be all right?
She will be. What did you say you were doing when she lost consciousness?
Just talking.
Mrs. Snyder, Julia.
I had the worst dream. Well, what happened?
You fainted. Do you know where you are?
Hospital?
How do you feel now? Headache? Vertigo? Any weakness in your limbs?
No.
Follow the pen with your eyes and tell me if it makes you dizzy when you try to focus.
No, I don't feel dizzy. I feel
Good.
fine.
Good.
If you want to go back to your room and rest, I can take you back there.
No. I'll be all right. My husband, he's gonna take care of me. Isn't that right, Jack?
If you can keep the excitement to a minimum, if not, I'll have to ask you to leave for your wife's sake.
I understand. Julia.
I'm sorry.
Julia. Please, don't cry.
I can't help it.
I think maybe you can, you just don't want to.
What is that supposed to mean?
I can't let you do this to me anymore, Julia.
What am I doing to
I
you, Jack?
can't let
What?
you pull me back in like this.
Oh, now I can't even cry without you making a federal case out of it?
You need help.
I'm sorry.
I can't help you anymore.
I'm sorry. I never wanted to hurt you. If I could take everything back and change it all, I would.
I think it'd be best for both of us if we tried to get our lives back on track.
Okay. So, this is the part where you tell me, and you make yourself feel better, and you tell me that you did everything that you could, and you did all the right things, and now it's time for you to walk away.
I want you to get help so you can be happy again.
We used to make each other happy. You remember? We would race home from work so we could be together. I don't want to be in here. Jack, I don't want this. I don't want to be here anymore.
I know.
You know what? I don't have to be here. I can just walk out whenever I want to, and nobody can stop me, Jack. Not even you.
I know that too.
I'm free to go.
Where would you go, Julia? As much as you hate it here, this is the best place for you to be right now.
Maybe. Well, what's the best place for you? Oh, hey, how is Carly anyway? Is she doing good? Is she putting you up in Craig's Lakeview suite, huh? Or has she moved into our house already? And she's sleeping in our bed, trying to squeeze her way into my wardrobe. Oh, yeah. You know what? You have really got your hands full. I don't envy you, not one little bit.
I'll pack up your things and I'll send them wherever you want.
What a generous G-man.
I'm filing papers in the morning.
No, wait, Jack, wait. I just want to tell you one more thing before you leave.
What is it?
If you think that I'll let you divorce me, you're crazier than I am. I mean it, Jack. No divorce. No way. Not now, not ever.
You can't stop this forever, Julia.
But what? You think because I'm in here, my hands are tied? You think I'm powerless, easy to control, too medicated? I think you've forgotten who I am. I'm Julia Lindsay before I was Julia Snyder.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you remember all those millions that I have? The millions that I didn't touch out of deference to you? I'll use every penny to make sure that this divorce gets tied up in the courts for years.
You really are sick.
Ah! Now you're getting it. See, you can't divorce a woman who's so emotionally fragile.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have brought this up today. I'll come back. We'll talk about this another time.
Oh, why? No time like the present, right? Oh, what's that term? Non-compos mentis, yeah? I'll get Dr. Michaels to sign off saying I'm of unsound mind. Too unstable to sign. Oh, and then there's my old friend Jake McKinnon. You know, I'm sure he would be very interested to hear about the former FBI man, one of Oakdale's finest, dumping his wife in the loony bin. Oh, and Emily. I mean, Emily's bound to find out, splash our secrets all over her paper.
Julia, I know you wouldn't do that.
Watch me. And watch your credibility plummet. Watch the eyebrows raise as you enter a room. You won't divorce me, Jack, because I won't let it happen. Never. Do you hear me? I will never let it happen. What are you all looking at?